Son with Ola! Son with Ola! Fuck yeah, let's go. I'm ready.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Hello and welcome to Sunday. Let's do that again. It disappeared. Hello and welcome to Sunday with Ola. What's up? Welcome, Sunday with Ola 105. Did you see this? I can finally speak about this guitar. Look at this. This, my good friends, is the SWOLA Guitars Kirk Windstein signature. Kirk Windstein of Crowbar. Kirk has been playing this guitar for almost a year, at least the prototype, and now it's finally available from solarguitars.com. Holy shit, Kirk Windstein. What? What? You know the riff master down? Crowbar? What? I'm obviously very excited to have Kirk Windstein as a SWOLA Guitars artist. Holy shit, what a riff master that guy is. Oh my fucking lord, I was supposed to wear a t-shirt today! You know, this Zero mistakes! Fucking hell. Oh hello, Zero mistakes, Ola! What's up? Look at this t-shirt that I have. I was meant to use this t-shirt today. You know why? Because it's a new design. It's a new design from OlaEnglundShop.com. Guitar pick ninja. Hiya! Guitar pick fro ninja. I'm all sweaty now. Let's head into the news. Welcome everyone, welcome. It's nice to see you here. Before we start, by the way, the vote for guitar, incredible success you guys, holy shit. I already got the guitar, so I'm gonna show you an unboxing later in this SWOLA, okay? So stay tuned for that. But right now, we're heading into the news. First of all, Dream Theater to begin recording new album in late 2023. That's late next year. Dream Theater is planning to enter the studio in late 2023 to begin recording its 16th studio album. I wonder, how is it possible for John Petrucci to just shit out music like this? Like literally, holy shit. So it goes like this. Dream Theater records an album. They go to Europe, release the album, they tour Europe, go back to the US, touring some other small countries maybe, or some Japan, Singapore, stuff like that. And then back to release a new album. It seems to be a very thought out process because it never fails, man. Every 2 or 3 years, Dream Theater comes back to Sweden and it's like, okay, when's the next time Dream Theater is playing Sweden? Oh, okay, it's in 1 year, okay. Cool. You can always expect them to come. And it's really nice to see. You can always expect them to release an album every other year. I don't understand. How many notes does he have in his system, man? It's incredible. And he just released a solo album too. And Liquid Tension 3. Hiya! Holy shit. Biggest kudos to the guy. Holy shit. He's a hardworking man. I really, really respect that. Awesome. Last week, there was the news that Falling in Reverse, it's a band, I know, Falling in Reverse cancels a show due to missing laptops. Falling in Reverse was supposed to play the Will Rock Festival on November 24th, but canceled the night prior thanks to the missing laptops. We walk into rehearsals, our laptops are missing, that we run all of our show and stuff, and as a band in 2022, you need your laptops, you know. I'm not so sure about that. It's like driving a car without an engine. It's really unfortunate. Supposedly they are lost. Blame it on our crew, I guess. Oh shit, okay, blame it on the crew. That's harsh. I don't know how that happened. That's never happened before. Pretty upset about it. They were brand new laptops. I'm very sorry, guys. Okay, it seems like he's very, very sorry, which is cool. And, you know, then this sparks obviously a debate. It's like, okay, are they really dependent on the laptops so much that they have to cancel a show? I mean, aren't you supposed to just play the instruments of your music and that is the live show? You should be able to play without backing tracks or, you know, clicks or... Yes. And there was an outcry by the fans, obviously, or non-fans maybe, I have no idea. It's internet. It's probably someone that's just pissed off about something and they just have to write something. They're saying, if you need a laptop to perform, you're not a band. Pay your hard-earned money to see a band play live that's not truly live. And there are countless bands in 2022 that hone their craft and play live. Tons, new and old, including one that subbed for them in their slot, Jackal. Anyways, then people started arguing about this online. It's incredible. Ronnie Radke tweeted out, Eddie Trunk introducing Sebastian Bach using tracks. Both idiots talking shit about me using tracks. Can't make this shit up. Where Sebastian Bach is responding, wow, dummy, are you trying to say that? That's the voice of Sebastian. That you believe that I use tracks on stage? How f***ing funny is this? And then it goes on a f***ing tirade of a bunch of tweets where people and celebrities are just writing shit against each other, and it's so tiresome. I went ahead and listened to the band Falling in Reverse for you guys, so you don't have to if you don't want to. It is sort of core-ish, I guess, but the music on the albums does have a lot of extra stuff happening in the background. And I'm not sure, I've never seen a Falling in Reverse live show before, but I'm pretty sure that it's gonna sound very thin unless they really used all this stuff that they used on the album. Would I agree that you need to cancel a show because of a laptop and all these extra bullshit in your music not being heard? I mean, I understand they want to probably set a mood and a feeling with intros and shit like that. I mean, even The Haunted, my band, does this. We have intros as well. You know, if the backing track fails, we just play the song. You know, if the backtrack unit or sampler that Adrian is using, if it fails, oh, well, then we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, let's go. I guess it really depends on the band, where a band like The Haunted is very much more punk and it's more about the music and metal, where in Falling in Reverse, it's more about setting a mood of a show, just like they want to set a mood of an album. Now, is that necessary for a live show? I don't think so, but they think so, so they cancel the show. What do you guys think? This is definitely controversial. It's an incredible day to be an At the Gates fan because original member Anders Björler is back on guitar. This is big news, guys. Not only is this making the band complete again in a way, it's also good for the music because Anders is an incredible songwriter. If you go back, listen to his solo stuff and, you know, The Haunted, At the Gates, holy shit, he's an incredible songwriter. So this is great news for At the Gates fans. Anders' first show back in the band will be at Damnation Fest in the UK in November, and he will join us on the European tour together with In Flames later this year. Great times. It really feels like a second rebirth of the band, and we're looking forward to this chapter. This is amazing news, guys. We finally get to hear something from Anders again. He's been a little absent in the music scene for a while. He's gonna get back at it, and we're gonna get the juice in our ears. You know, I was thinking the other day that I need to accept all cookies on this website. No, but I was thinking the other day, since Gibson acquired Mesa Boogie, basically nothing has been announced from Mesa Boogie. It's been incredibly dead on the news front. And I saw this, they were launching new cabinets the other day. Yay, cabinets. Boogie cabinets. The new Boogie cabinet series consolidates the best from our compact line store. Simplifying them to a new line single of open back cabinets. These new cabinets deliver all of sweet tone, so full tone you expect from Mesa. So yes, we get cabinets. It will be nice to get some other news as well from Mesa Boogie. It's been very silent for a while, but I also know that it's been incredibly tough to build amplifiers with the lack of conductors and shit like that, lack of parts in this past pandemic. They've been having problems fulfilling amplifier orders. I mean, I had to wait for my JP2C amplifier for, I think it was a year and a half probably. You know, at least there's a life sign from this brand. It's just a little flaccid, you know? Alright, I have to give a shout out to Lill, who's an incredible guitar player, scientist, and also YouTuber now. He made a video before where he basically showed that it doesn't matter what type of wood you have in a guitar. He basically built a guitar from a piece of table and with air and nothing, you know, in between, and it sounded like his Telecaster guitar. He's now made a video called Where Does the Tone Come From in a Guitar Amplifier? Basically where he's breaking down an amplifier into components or different amplifiers like a Marshall and a Vox and so on and so forth. And basically just replicating these sections with pedals, making them sound exactly like the real amplifier, stating that maybe you don't need a fucking amplifier. Maybe you just need a couple of pedals, you know? I can't imagine how much work he put into this video because there's a lot of clips, there's a lot of back and forth, there's a lot of analyzing. Oh my god, it's incredible. The results are incredible too, where he's A-Bing the real amplifier versus a stack of pedals and going back and forth. I'll link the video up here. It's an incredible watch. Go watch it right now. It's awesome. It makes me think too, like all these amplifiers here, maybe they're unnecessary. No, they're not. They're not. No. Don't watch the video. Don't watch this video, okay? All right, last but not least, science again says that dudes only play extreme metal to impress other dudes, according to new study. Research shows that heterosexual men who learn to play extreme metal guitar are mostly motivated to do so in order to impress other heterosexual men. Yes, of course. Is this news? Really? I thought that was a given. Turns out there's a study called Extreme Male Guitar Skill, a case of male and male status seeking, mate attraction or byproduct, offered by Tara Delecke of Oakland University. According to the study, music is believed to have two functions: as a vehicle for sexual selection, or because the human brain is so complex, we can actually make music. Though the authors argue that because extreme metal is so heavily male-leaning, it is unlikely that extreme metal musicians are primarily trying to increase their mating success through their music. Okay, so they're basically saying that heavy metal guitar extreme players, they don't want to mate. You know, they just want to make music. However, musicians in this genre heavily invest their time in building technical skills, dexterity, coordination, timing, which raises the question of the purpose behind this costly investment. It could be that men engage in this genre mainly for status-seeking purposes, to intimidate other males with their technical skills and speed and thus gain social status. There it is. Instagram in a nutshell right there. Holy shit. I think my desire to be able to play guitar is more because I want to be able to make the music that I want, but it's definitely to impress other dudes as well. Holy shit. Who are we kidding? Okay? And that, my friends, was the news. Adventures with Ola. Look at this wall. We fixed the office a little bit. Some of these stuffs were from the last office. Do you remember this? No, you do not, because you're probably a new subscriber. And we had a new office before. That was new then. It's not new now. Now this is the new office. Okay? No? We put up the skateboards on the wall. And also look at this. We have the big guitar and the small guitar like that. So we're trying to kind of fix the... you know, the office a little bit, make it a little bit more cozy and cool. But that's not why we're making this Adventures with Ola, because last week's SWOLA, you guys voted for a guitar. And that guitar has a Raya. So we're gonna unbox it today. Vad Pixel? Vad? Vad är det som händer? Vad är det som händer? Vad är det kul? Det är något kul som händer. Oj, det är en låda. It's a box. Okay, so you guys voted for the Epiphone Brendan Small Ghost Horse guitar, and it's here, baby. It came in the same week, actually, so pretty quick on the delivery. Oh shit, hello. What? Oh, there's a dog there. Gibson, Netherlands, made in China. Okay, let's go. So, oh! That's the second time I cut myself today. Oh. Help me out, Hunden. No? No helping out? Thanks for the help, Pix. Such a helpful dog. Thank you so much for the help. Look at this little face. Look at this. Alright, so we have some sort of a soft case happening. I've been doing my YouTube channel for so many years, and I haven't done, you know, too many Gibson, too many Epiphone guitars. But suddenly, within a year, I've done like 1 Gibson guitar and 2 Epiphone guitars. So, what happened? You know, this is good for the glutes, by the way. Sitting like this. You know, Asian squats. Are you good with your Asian squats, Louise? You're also Asian squatting right now, so we're doing it together. It's good for the back to be able to Asian squat. Whoa! That smells like a factory. Okay, are you ready, Pix? Look at that! Can you see? That's the ghost horse. Did you know it's called ghost horse, Louise?
I didn't know.
Louise, that's into horses. That makes a lot of sense. Look at that. That's pretty cool. You got that on the back of the headstock. What pickups are those? I don't know. It doesn't say Fishman or anything on it. I think it's like it's probably overseas pickups. Handcrafted in China. That's pretty cool, right? So the point with this is that I'm going to make a demo of this guitar, just like any other guitar I make a demo for. And then, you know, you decided for this guitar, so I'm really excited about it. It's the Brendan Small Ghost Horse. You know, the horse. If you can look at this, it's gloss on the top. Can you see this? Gloss on the top. Satin on the back. Oh, shit. So you still get that satin neck going, which I like, personally. And you got a little Brendan Small signature right there. All right, exciting. It's time to take a Friday now, or what do you think? Time to go home? Take Friday? All right. Hunden? Hunden, are you ready for Friday? Is it time for Friday? Is it time for Friday? Is it time for Friday? Is it time? Is it time to go home? Go out? Throw a ball? What? Is it time? It's Friday. Let's go home. Thank you so much. That was Adventure with Ola. Album tip of the week. Last Friday, Slipknot released their new album, The End So Far. And I reported a little bit about this in the previous SWOLA, where Jim Root basically, what did he do? He shared a little bit of his maybe disappointment with the album making, you know, when they were making this album. And I've been listening to this album, and I've been trying to work out to this album. Believe it, I worked out. Holy shit, what is wrong with me? No, but I tried to work out to this album, and I listened to it one time when I was working out, and it's pretty soft, man. Is that a thing? For being Slipknot, it feels very soft. The whole intro of the album, first 2 songs, they're just very soft. There's a lot of clean singing. There's a lot of softness in it, in a way. I expected what I got when I went to a live show in like 1999 when they came to Stockholm and they just released their first album, or their first, you know, the one before Iowa. What was it? It's just Slipknot, right? It's just not the same anymore, man. But, you know, Corey did actually say in a recent interview that they are getting older. Obviously, I mean, it's not the same as when they were, you know, young and angry, and now they have kids and they have families, and, you know, even though they went through tragedies of their own, it's just not the same. You become older, you become more mature, you become softer, I guess. It feels a little bit like the lines between Slipknot, Stone Sour, and Corey's solo stuff is kind of blurring a little bit. It's not that I don't enjoy the album. It's a good album. It's not that violent. You know, I want violence. But it's still cool, though. So that's the new album from Slipknot, The End So Far. Are they gonna end soon? Or are they slowing down? We'll just have to see. I really like the song The Chapeltown Rag, though. That was the best single out of the bunch, okay? All right, question of the day, where all of my YouTube members get to ask me a question on video, and today's question is from Nicholas. So, let's go.
Hey Ola, I do have a question I wanted to ask you for a while. Why isn't there that many people playing Pantera on my dream amp, the Mesa Boogie dual rectifier? In my opinion, the dual rectifier has the best high gain tone in metal, period. So, what do you think?
Okay, why aren't people playing Dimebag riffs on a rectifier? I'm pretty sure people are playing Dimebag riffs on a dual rectifier if they want, but okay, so the dual rectifier as an amplifier is pretty far from what tone Dimebag had. Now, comparing the two, like a Randall solid state versus a Mesa dual rectifier, they're so different in character, where you have the full-blown spongy tube tone of the dual rectifier, and then you have the solid state Randall, which is almost like razor sharp in its tone. I just think that people, and Pantera people, and obviously fans of Dimebag, they venture for the solid state stuff, while if you want to have more of a, I would say, I'm gonna get shit for this, but more of a generic male tone, the rectifier is where people would go and put like a boost in front of it. I guess it's just about preference, but I'm pretty sure there are people out there playing Pantera on a rectifier. I've probably done it in a video, you just have to search for it. Okay, good, awesome. Thank you so much to Nicholas for that question. Hello. And that, my friends, was Sunday with Ola for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, you can get the Guitar Pick Ninja t-shirt from olaenglundshop.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Maybe put a thumbs up, maybe subscribe. I don't know. But most important of all, thank you guys. I love you guys so much. You're amazing. You guys in the premiere, you f***ing rock, okay? Team No Sleep, let's go. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow on the live stream on my second channel, SWOLA live stream. Goodbye.